Hi, it's Amelia Kramer from Upwards Art Studio in Owen Sound, Ontario, Canada. We are doing a demo today of Saral Transfer Paper, so let's get to the demo. Okay, so we're gonna do a demo of Saral Transfer Paper. It comes in a whole bunch of different colors. It comes in gray, blue, red, white, and yellow. On the shelf, all the boxes kind of look the same, so just look for the end and it will tell you what color it is. So they are wax-free transfer paper. So if we remember to back in the day when we were all using carbon paper to do things, maybe, carbon paper could be left behind everywhere. This stuff will not have all those extra bits to it. Okay, so it works on a whole bunch of different media. So we'll start with canvas. We'll start with paper. So this is just watercolor paper. I'm gonna grab some out of here. It comes, we just have the rolls in store. I find them more economical than the sheets, even though it's sheets in the roll. So you can cut some off. They do come, like, they're quite big, and you can cut them off into manageable sizes. So on these ones, it's colored side down, and then you can use any tool well, not any tool, but you can use pencil, you can use a stylus. I wouldn't use something like this. It's quite tiny and might poke through. So I would use something with a rounded edge. You can trace a drawing that you already have. I would probably trace this with pencil so that I know where I was, like, right, yeah, so I knew where I had drawn already. So there's the blue on paper. Okay. So it's basically the same thing for everything. So we'll do some raw wood, because some of us like raw wood. What color do you want to try?
That was one of my big questions, I guess. They're all chemically exactly the same?
They're all chemically exactly the same, yeah. So we'll try, I like yellow because it's really subtle. That's the hugest piece of yellow. We'll see how well it shows up on this. I use it for canvas because I don't want like a whole bunch of stuff on it. And this is pretty blonde wood because it's birch. So you can kind of see it enough to like put your stain or whatever in that spot or whatever you're painting. Whereas something like this, you'll be able to see it more. But
whatever you put on top might has to be able to cover that. Yeah,
so you can erase it too if you're like, oh, okay, that was bad. This is a kneaded eraser, and you can just like dab it or rub it, and it will just come off. This is a vinyl one, and it will erase as well, but you get all those eraser chunks like that.
Can it act as a bit of a resist?
Not that I know of.
Okay.
We can try it later. Okay, so this is wood that the paint, I painted it this morning because that's how I roll is, oh wait, we're doing a demo? Let's get everything ready in the morning of. Okay, so this one's been used before, but you can still use it in different parts. So let's do this face, let's do some of this face again. So I just want to make sure that it actually goes over those parts, and that's that really skinny one. So you can see, I hope you'll be able to see this, where it doesn't pick up because there's no transfer stuff left in that spot, right? Like these spots, I couldn't get any more red. Personally, I do like a bigger tip to my stylus just so that I can see the lines, or like a pencil. And then this is one that I did with kids. So we painted out, or we collaged the background, painted it out, used some, that's wax on there randomly, used some baby wipes to like get the paint off a little bit, stained it with some walnut ink, used water to take more of the paint out. And so we drew a line drawing, and they chose their own line drawing as well, or they drew their own. And then we transferred it onto this, and then used some Poscas to really outline the shape. So that's pretty easy for kids, right? Because they're like, how do I draw this? And what if I make a million mistakes? And you can make a million mistakes on your rough draft and then make it look lovely. So this is canvas. This is just raw canvas. I use this for making tracers for my paint night. So I actually use yellow, like I said before. So if I'm doing, you know, something that we did Starry Night yesterday, so I traced out where that big bush is in the front of that painting. So I find sometimes the canvases, because they are some are really taut, some are not, it might be easier to put something underneath so that so it keeps that nice and taut.
Like backboard or something.
Yeah. So on the gallery depth panels,
Right.
a regular depth panel, I didn't get great ones to show you that. Here, a gallery depth panel, a regular depth, oh, but that doesn't fit in there. Well, it just about fits. It goes a little above, but
Gives you a hard substrate
yeah,
under there.
yeah. So that's my only problem with the canvas, is that it's a little, like, you do have to press harder, and then you're like, oh, what if I rip the canvas, which you're probably not going to do. You can't even see that one. Let's try this through. I think I need something underneath it. Because that's pressing pretty hard, and it's really not coming out that well.
I see a titch, just a titch.
Yeah. So you can use it over paint. You can use it over watercolor paint as well, if you choose to, right? But you'll end up reactivating, right? So let's just get a brush out here. So now that I have that shape on here, let's just use something that you'll be able to see it reactivate. So it might pull, my brush is not dirty. Right, so because it's watercolor, it's going to be transparent too, and it's making it a little muddy. But anyway, that's the idea, is that you can draw out your design beforehand. Okay, so you can use it on fabric instead of your like your tracing pen or marker or pencil. I'm going to use the yellow again. So you would have your design. So maybe it's like flowers. This might work better if your fabric is in a hoop. But then you could stitch around, right? That's especially good when you're doing like a full, like somebody's face or something that's a bit more complicated. Like little flowers is kind of easy, but yep. So that's fabric, and then it can also go on encaustic. So this is, I did fuse this morning so that it can be worked again, but it's not hot. It's not even lukewarm. It's like cold to the touch again.
Room temperature, yeah.
It's actually cold. Yeah. So so it will stick to the wax. And it's supposed to be leaf things or whatever, right? You can use the different colors. So they will, okay, let's get the paper out of the way.
Do you have to fuse it?
You do have to fuse it. So same idea as fusing with other things, like a photo transfer, something like
Right.
that. The wax underneath is going to move
Right.
if you hit it too much with too much heat. So I'm going to go. So I have my. This is a new tank, so I have my flame, and then I'm going to open the air all the way up, and I'm just going to try not to turn off the flame, but try not to get a huge one. I kind of want 3 inches or so before the flame curls up, and you won't be able to see that in the video anyway. And then I call this big dog lick, because it's not little dog lick. This is just like it's a big dog that's a little bit tired, and it just sinks into the wax. And then you can paint on top of it right away.
Wow.
Yeah, this is cool. Yeah, acts the same way as foils, but you get more like primary colors than with the foils. Any questions? That was. Do you want to try any of it?
No, I think I'm okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I just wanted to see how people
Yeah.
are using it. I got a roll, and it was graphite.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't even show the graphite.
Oh,
And yeah, I wonder if I shouldn't have got the yellow, but maybe next time.
Yeah.
To get through all of the graphite
And the
stuff.
white's really good too, especially on something that's like if you have dark paper to begin with. So something.
Yeah, dark substrate.
Yeah. Let's try the white on here. Because you can always, like, you could do your next layer, like
Oh, yes.
trace out your next layer, paint it, and then trace out your next layer,
layer, yeah.
paint it. So that's what you can do with graphite. Right.
So that one is much harder to tell the difference from side to side on the white.
Yeah. So I like carbon paper. It does that test a little bit easier. When it comes off the roll, and even just if you like test, you don't even have to test on your piece. Just do a little test to make sure that you're using the right side. If you use the wrong side, it won't even come off at all. And you can kind of see that, like on this, you can kind of see when the transfer is coming off.
Right.
Right, so maybe if
All the other ones, it's really clear which side is which.
Yeah,
'cause it's
yeah.
pastel, but white
Yeah.
is.
Yeah, so you can see it kind of. I need a bigger, so you can see it. That's not a great one.
so because the graphite is graphite, is it a different kind?
It's just the color of
Oh,
graphite.
okay,
It's
okay.
not actually graphite.
Okay, got it.
And I can't seem to find where the graphite one.
No,
is.
it's fine. I was just
Yeah.
curious.
So it's a little bit more. What's the word? Transient. It will. It's easier to smudge.
Oh,
Right. So some of there's something that's different about it that like this it's not super hard like it's harder to smudge, whereas the graphite one, once you start doing something over it, it can pick it up and move it around.
huh. Is there one that you find the colors that are less transient or the least transient?
Because I'm never sure how much somebody's gonna
Yep.
paint.
Yeah.
Because most of my stuff is somebody else painting and not me.
Right. Got it. Yeah.
I generally use yellow and white because the white you can see really well.
Got it.
And the yellow is just like if I'm tracing out canvases for somebody,
Yep.
then I'll trace out the form,
Yep.
and then I'll use like a really hard pencil so that it won't move. That's horrible. Anyway,
Oh, I get it.
yeah, right. Because when they paint, my fingers are really dirty. It won't pick up as much the hard pencil, but that's not how I. Any other questions?
No, that's really good to know, because I did find that the graphite smudged a little bit.
Yeah.
It wasn't really.
Yeah,
Whereas where you were rubbing those ones, and
yeah,
they kind of stay there.
yeah.
So.
Thanks for watching. We're Upwards Art in Owen Sound, Ontario, Canada. We're located in Heritage Place Shopping Center, right near Center Court. And so our full retail store, our inventory is online for purchase. at upwardsart.com. We also have a teaching studio, which is where I do my demos. It's available for classes. We teach kids, teens, and adults in a whole variety of media, and you can sign up for those workshops online. And have a great day. Oh, and do the thing of follow, subscribe, all of those lovely things. Take care.